This episode of the Recovery Couch is brought to you by JB Davis at Performance Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. For integrity, service, and unbeatable deals, ask for JB in Centerville and tell them the Recovery Couch sent you. What's going on, my friends? Welcome back to the Recovery Couch. This is Just Like You, a mini-series where I peel back the layers of my story to show you the truth behind addiction, recovery, and grace. I'm your host, Brandon Couch. And my autobiography, Step 4, is being finalized now and will be released this fall. Check it out. So I didn't wake up one day and just decide to lose everything, contrary to popular belief. As a matter of fact, it happened one compromise at a time. One ignored red flag, one just this once that turned into years of chaos. Addiction robbed me of everything. My job, my house, my dignity, my relationships. But the hardest part and the toughest one to admit was I lost me. I completely forgot who I was at the core of my being, my values, my morals. I couldn't recognize the man in the mirror anymore. I wasn't a father. I wasn't a friend. I was a shell of myself, surviving, not living. There was a day I looked around and realized I had nothing left to lose. And in that silence, something unexpected happened to me. God showed up right there. In the wreckage, in the emptiness, not with condemnation. He came with compassion. And even though that rock bottom felt like the end of my life, as I'm sure it probably does for a lot of people, the truth is, it was the beginning of my resurrection. I started to remember who I was, not through the lens of what I'd done, but through the eyes of grace. Slowly, painfully, and with a lot of help, I began rebuilding. But this time, I built on truth. I built on a solid foundation. Because sometimes losing everything clears the way for us to finally find ourselves. We think we're starting from scratch, but we're not. We're starting from experience. And just like you, I thought it was the end. And just like me, you might just find it's where the real story truly begins. I'd like to thank you for listening to this episode of the Recovery Couch. If it strikes a chord with you on your own journey, I'd say keep going because your story matters. And mine, the full unfiltered version, will be available this fall. I'd love for you to check it out. Until the next time, hold on to hope. You're not alone in this. You're not beyond redemption. You always have a seat on this couch. And if nobody's told you they love you today, just know that I love you. This episode of the Recovery Couch is brought to you by Greg Swartz at Remax Victory and Affiliates. Whether you're buying or selling your home, Greg brings heart, hustle, and honesty to every deal. Call Greg at 937-477-8975 today.